You want him dead?
You can go.
You can go? Okay.
If it happens to happen in his truck, is that going to be a problem?
Or just somebody totaled.
This woman wants someone dead, but this is only the beginning of her cold and calculated plot.
Do you have a preference on how this is done?
The only thing that I would ask, I don't know how quickly you're planning on doing it, is just Sunday is my son's birthday party. So I don't know if you want to get it done before that.
As the investigation progresses, it would soon spiral into something lethal, something that would leave even the most seasoned detectives shaken.
I have a ring, 2 rings that I could probably pawn off, maybe get some cash for it.
It's difficult to listen to. I cannot believe that someone is thinking like this.
In early February 2018, Megan Danielczak meets with her ex-colleague, but this meeting is far from ordinary as she's quietly trying to set a sinister plan in motion.
Like, get better with you on him, or obviously not, huh?
I am like some days, yeah, it's better than others, but nothing's changed.
After a brief discussion, Megan is fully prepared to initiate her deadly plot, and she's willing to go to any extent to make it happen.
This guy wants like $500 now.
I don't know how I'd get that from her.
Borrow from her mom or something? Or
And she'd ask me why I would need it.
say a surprise? And then afterwards, he worked with you on that, but that's pretty much so. This guy's in the area for about 2-3 weeks, and if you can meet up with him, I can arrange that or wherever, but he wants $5 before.
I have a ring, 2 rings that I could probably pawn off, maybe get some cash for it. See if you can kind of feel him out, like how much you want total, just so I have a ballpark.
I think he was talking like 10% down, which would be $500.
Sorry.
All right. Yep. Bye.
Megan's willing to sell her rings to hire a hitman she believes will execute her dangerous scheme for her husband, Nicholas Danielczak, with precision. However, at this moment, she's unaware that her confidant is quietly taking steps to make sure her dangerous plan doesn't go any further, and he is the informant working with the police.
We set up a time to meet with the informant the very next day. He knew her from work. He knew she had a husband and a couple of kids. But other than Megan, he didn't even know her last name.
The informant did show us text messages to kind of show that she was talking about it. One of the text messages, she said that she was 90% sure that she wanted this to happen. That's a pretty high number.
While the officers are taken aback by her willingness to pursue such a dangerous plan, Megan confidently speaks to the person she believes will help her with the evil setup.
Do you want him dead?
You can go.
You can go? Okay.
Megan's fully prepared to set her plan in motion, and soon she agrees to meet with the supposed hitman. From now on, she believes that everything will move forward according to her plan, unaware that the officers are about to turn the tables on her.
We're able to monitor live through the radio. We have a video camera set up in our unmarked vehicle. We have another camera in Pendergast's car so that we can monitor everything.
With cameras set up everywhere, ready to record every moment she makes, officers are about to witness one of the most gut-wrenching exchanges imaginable, something no one ever expects from a loving wife. Faced with a shortage of money, Megan lays out a cold and calculated plan in front of the supposed hitman, too.
Oh, this is a nice car.
You want me here? Or?
No, if you could shut the door. Okay. Is that fine with you?
In the car.
Okay, that's good. I didn't find anything here. So what's up? You got a little bit of money, a little bit of something else?
Yeah, I have 4 on me, and then I have some rings on me. I tried running them at the shop, and they said, I didn't actually sell them, but they said they'd give me like $140 for them.
Megan's calm and unshaken demeanor even unsettled the hitman.
He seemed as if we were meeting to conduct a transaction for a used item that she had listed in the classifieds. The arrangement was for her to provide a down payment and the remainder of the money to be provided once he had been killed.
Her demeanor may have worried the hitman, but Megan isn't done yet, and her actions are only going to get worse from here.
Open it.
Oh, that's it. Actually, it's probably news that actually a lot of them because I've been filling up for I think that's kind of
No, it's open for the jewelry.
Oh, that's in a packet. I didn't put it in there, but I will give it to you. I double counted it, but feel free to count it
Supposed to
again.
be here? How much is supposed to be here?
3. It's supposed to be off. And then here's another 100.
She calmly trades her own wedding rings for a portion of the money. When the hitman presses her about the rest of the amount and where it would come from, she responded with an unsettling answer, exposing how far she's willing to go to make it happen.
How hours are going to be for the remaining?
As soon as I can get it figured out, I don't know how long it takes with the insurance and the money to get. I've never had to really deal with that. But I do know his truck. If I could sell the truck, that probably wouldn't take as long. I could get money from that.
Megan's conversation with the hitman hinted at a horrific picture. She's already considered every detail, from the financial arrangements to the murder itself, and to assume this deal ended here would be a mistake, because there are more specifics Megan wants to iron out.
Do you have a preference on how this is done?
I don't really know if I want to ask, like, my choices. Like, I don't know how to really go about it, but the only thing that I would ask, I don't know how quickly you're planning on doing it, is just Sunday is my son's birthday party. So, I don't know if you want to get it done before that or not.
With the timing already decided, the conversation is about to take a dark turn when the agent deliberately shifts his question toward the manner of execution. Megan's response grows more disturbing as she goes to great lengths to explain every detail of her preference, along with providing him with a possible location.
Do you know if the ice fishing and if he's planning on staying overnight on the lake?
She suggested perhaps the homicide could take place on the lake.
Her response makes it clear that this isn't a sudden decision. Megan has been planning this murder for a long time. The hitman then suggests an alternative location for the murder, and without a moment's hesitation, Megan agrees to it. After finalizing the deal and convinced that her plan is about to be executed the way she wants, she calmly walks back to her car, as if it's just another errand crossed off her list.
This is a done deal. And I'm not stressing enough. Once it's done, just please don't let me wait for my money.
I know. I'll do my best to push it along as fast as I can.
Okay.
Promise.
All right.
Alrighty.
What surprised the detectives even more is how she maintained a calm and composed tone, masking the sinister plot she'd been hiding for so long. However, at this stage of the investigation, the detectives realized that if they didn't act quickly, Nicholas might lose his life. They feared she might have planned something else for him. Moving swiftly, they took Nicholas into protective custody, where he was visibly shaken and in utter disbelief after learning the truth.
I mean, what was she like yesterday?
Fine.
Did she go anywhere?
No.
Though Nicholas admitted to having ups and downs in their relationship, he never expected the situation to escalate to such an extreme. Neither the detectives nor the husband could fully comprehend the depths of her actions. But what comes next is a reality check for him as he realizes the betrayal she's committed.
In the last week,
Did her mood change at all?
don't see anything. The only big shocker, which I was in tears, was 2 days ago, Tuesday at night. The biggest shocker I've had in a year is she actually got me a Valentine's Day card and actually wrote that I'm a good father and an amazing husband, and haven't had that written or said to me in over a year and a half.
She gave that to you Tuesday?
With fishing gloves, because I was going fishing yesterday with my dad. And what's really scary is I can't get off my mind right now.
This detail immediately struck the officers as she discussed the execution with the hitman on Valentine's Day itself and even suggested carrying it out while Nicholas was away on a fishing trip. But it was hard for Nicholas to imagine that the woman who had given him a Valentine's gift was now plotting his murder. While he sat in disbelief, trying to justify his wife's actions, officers prepared to confront him with the most damning piece of evidence, one that would leave no room for doubt.
You recognize any of these rings?
Yes.
Okay. These rings she gave to our agent as a down payment. So that's how serious it is. We also have $402 in cash that she gave our agent too. So that's how serious this is. We're not even to the point of talking. She's to the point of acting. She's expecting you to go ice fishing tomorrow.
Saturday.
Right.
Yep.
She's expecting you not to come back.
But
How do you know those rings?
my great grandmother's wedding ring that at the time we didn't have money, so when we got married, that's what she wore. And these other two, I don't really know, but this is my great grandmother's wedding ring that she wore, and then it always gets caught in her clothing, so she hasn't worn a ring on her ring finger for like 3 years. But of course, 4 or 5 years of marriage, that's my great grandma that passed away's wedding ring.
This is something that you will get back eventually, so you know, but we have to hold on to it for right now. So that's kind of the point that we're at. The way that we need to do this is we have to keep you here. We're going to have an officer be with you.
As he saw the rings, it hit him, and he recognized the rings instantly. It was one of the most disheartening revelations for him. He couldn't believe that Megan had gone so far as to offer her own wedding rings as a down payment to the hitman hired to kill him.
Why would she do that?
I wouldn't even know where to start to try to explain that.
I don't know if I can be around her again.
You're not going to be around her anymore.
What about my kids?
You're going to have to be strong for your kids, though. You're going to be with your kids.
Oh.
You want to sit with them for a minute?
Yeah. I need my dad.
Okay, let me grab something real quick, and then we'll get your dad here.
Nicholas was heartbroken by the truth lying before him. But for the detectives, one thing was clear, that they'd gathered enough solid evidence to prove Megan's intent, and they needed to act fast before she had the chance to make her next move. The officers are ready to confront her, and they've prepared something that she'd never have anticipated.
Hi, Megan. My name is Josh Camilera.
Hi.
Do you have is there a place we can talk?
Sure, you can go to my office down here.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I was a little afraid I want to shut the door.
Why don't you have a seat? Well, my name is Josh. This is Kyle. We work with the Rhinelander Police Department. Regret to inform you that your husband was found this morning deceased. There are some suspicious incidents surrounding it.
The most shocking moment unfolds right in front of the detectives. Megan's reaction is so convincing that anyone can believe she's a concerned wife. She believes her deadly plan has worked. But the detectives aren't done yet. They're fully prepared with a line of questioning, eager to see how far she'll take her act.
I know your husband wasn't very old. How long have you guys been together?
Married for 6, together for 7.
Okay. Was this unexpected for you?
Oh my god, yeah.
Your husband, was he not getting along with anybody, or
Not that I'm aware of, no.
any reason you can think of someone wanting to hurt him?
No.
You guys been getting along at home? How's everything going?
I mean, we've had our arguments.
Sure.
But, normal marriage stuff.
So far, the investigation takes an unexpected turn. Megan might be wondering if Nicholas really died while putting on a fake emotion. But soon, those pretend tears will turn to genuine shock that will lead her straight to prison.
We'll get out of here. Do you have a phone or anything with you?
Yeah, I've got my cell phone
Where's that at?
in my pocket.
Can I have that? Thank you. No more questions?
No.
Okay.
Can I use my phone to call my mom?
No, you can't. Because you're going to be coming with us, okay? Your husband actually isn't dead. Okay?
Okay.
But you're under arrest for first-degree intentional homicide. Because that guy you paid $400 to and 3 rings yesterday, that was Special Agent Nick Pendergast. He works with the Department of Criminal Investigations. We were monitoring the whole thing.
Go ahead and stand on up for us.
Ultimately, on February 15th, 2018, Megan's taken into custody. This time, she's ready to reveal the true nature behind her deadly plan, but surprisingly, the reason is so underwhelming, even the detectives are at a loss for words.
So what is going on?
I don't even know where to start. I wish that I could just be done with this relationship, because in the past I've told Nick that I didn't want to be in the marriage anymore, and that I wanted a divorce or separate or something, but he never wanted that, and he wanted to stay together, and then I never wanted to hurt anybody. And I was kind of scared, because I thought if I didn't follow through with anything, that I would have been targeted. I was just really scared.
Her statement makes detectives wonder what she could possibly mean. But the moment she reveals her fears, the detectives realize it's all just an act to appear harmless. Megan claims she's simply afraid that if she wouldn't meet with the hitman, he might harm her.
I felt if I didn't meet with this guy and giving him information, and then if he got, say, mad or whatever, that I don't know, I'd get in trouble or something, that something happened to me, and I don't want this. I didn't want this. And
However, when the detectives point out that she'd had enough time to stop everything, it rips the mask right off of her. She has no defense, just mumbling.
it's not right.
Why didn't you call her up before the meeting? Because
I
I'm
should've.
gonna be perfectly honest with you, Megan. We watched the video, because there was video of you in the car, and we were listening the entire time. There was more than enough ample opportunity Friday to call this off. There was ample opportunity before this to call it off.
I don't know why. I feel like an idiot.
Well, I guess the question really is, why did you think it was even remotely okay to even start with this?
I don't know. It's not. It never is. It never was. It never should be. I don't know.
But the detectives are certain of one thing. There's more to the case. To understand the depth of her action, they decide to show her a part of Nicholas's interview where he reveals something unexpected.
We have major relationship issues. Abusive a long time ago, not to the extent where someone else needs to get involved.
Okay.
I can see, I'm always trying to make this relationship work and everything else.
After watching her husband's interview, Megan also agrees he was once abusive but changed himself for the sake of their relationship. What she reveals next is more disturbing, as it was always about greed for more.
There's just been, I guess, stuff going on for a while that I personally just haven't been happy, and I don't even know why I even thought of this. I'm not like this, and I guess I just haven't been happy with my relationship for a while, and I've talked to Nick about separating, and he never liked the thought of it because he wanted to make it work, and I've been unhappy with our relationship for quite some time.
Megan is indeed trying to give usual excuses for her actions, but the upcoming video will show the exact motive behind her heartless act.
If it happens to happen in his truck, is that going to be a problem?
Or just somebody totaled.
One of the options Megan had given me regarding how to kill Nick was for it to take place in his vehicle. She did, however, mention she wanted to make sure that the truck was totaled so that she could collect the insurance money.
This clarifies that her motive is always financial gains, which leads her to prison at the end. Thanks to the unwavering dedication of the investigators, the entire plot was uncovered and solved within a week. All the evidence collected so far pointed directly at Megan, and she was ready to be held accountable. In February 2019, Megan pleaded no contest to the charges against her. Considering her clean record, she was sentenced to 2 years in prison, followed by 6 years of extended supervision. During the sentencing, the judge called her actions unsophisticated and described her as a narcissistic woman. Following the conviction, Megan divorced Nicholas, and as a part of the court ruling, she's not allowed to have any contact with him.